All right, so welcome back to another video on this channel. Now, and I appreciate the support. You know, I'm saying, so like, comment, share, and subscribe on this channel, man. And I really appreciate it. So, let's talk about some basketball. That's my favorite sport, and that's the only sport I'll talk about on this channel. So, now I say free agents and free agency. I'm saying it's you know what I'm saying? It's been going crazy. We have Donovan Mitchell, Brandon Ingram, um, Jason Tatum. Um, I think it was Bam Adebayo, and who else? Trying to think. I'm trying to think, y'all. And De'Aaron Fox, and and I think that's it. And I think those are the five people I mentioned that that have all these big 120 through $150 million deals, man. I'm just shocked though. You know what I'm saying, that these people are getting these deals, man. That is, you know what I'm saying, insane in a year well deserved. So props to those guys. But with the Lakers, you know what I'm saying, their roster um, has gotten better. You know what I'm saying, they got Marc Gasol, Dennis Schroeder, Wesley Matthews, and Montrezl, no, which was a boss move. Now there's been, since some drama with the Heralds, you know, departure from the Clippers. But you know what I'm saying, to be honest, he felt like, Paul George and Kawhi, they're just not that good. You know what I'm saying, and decided meant to go to the GOAT. You know what I'm saying, LeBron James. Simple as that. So the Lakers are looking for a repeat. You know what I'm saying, the West is looking deadlier and strong, and in the East, and has a great, a respectable for reputation. You know what I'm saying, coming up this season. In the East, you have KD and Kyrie. That's going to be a duo that I'm heavily going to watch. And I'm saying gotta watch and wait on like Giannis's decision, to leave the Bucks or to literally stay with the Bucks. You got the Hawks that they got Rajon Rondo, Trae Young, or Bodan, Bogdanovic. I think the Limo, the Gallinari is on that squad now. And then you got the tall dude, the big dude. Man, I forgot his name. But I know his face. I know his face. And they're going to be an exciting young team to watch. Excuse me. I look forward to Rondo's leadership. You know what I'm saying? To translate into like Trae Young and performing at an extreme high level. You know what I'm saying? But we all know that he can shoot threes, and we all know he's capable of getting 40 to 50 points on any given night. I guess he's just, you know what I'm saying, like it's just saying like his shooting ability is that good. Any it's on to the Celtics. It seems like there's a lot of stabbing, and within that organization. Meaning, they treat their stars as if like they're just kind of like regular players, I guess. You know what I'm saying, like they don't give them, you know what I'm saying, yeah, I would say the proper respect they deserve. And, like a good example of that is the Isaiah Thomas. You know what I'm saying, they did him dirty, which is, messed up. And once like Anthony Davis was in the free agency, you know what I'm saying, like his father was like, we are not going to Boston because of that Isaiah Thomas situation. And I mean, Jason Tatum got that great extension deal. Great for him. Um, Sorry, y'all. Excuse me. Man, it's getting late, but yeah, for the Celtics, it seems like a lot of backstabbing. You know, what I'm saying a lot of backdooring. You know, within that organization. Now, let's talk about the Clippers. Now, the Clippers, they just acquired Serge Ibaka. Now, Serge Ibaka, and he's a well-deserved champion. Um, and he can do a lot of offensive things that Montrezl Harrell, not saying couldn't do, and that Serge Ibaka is still a defensive presence, and with him on the squad, it's gonna make things a lot easier for Kawhi as for like leadership wise and for chemistry wise, because they was on the Raptors on the 2019 championship run, I seen, which was pretty dope, and Patrick Beverly, like, he didn't knew um, what was happening, like, you know what I'm saying. It's just saying, like, he tweeted out, like, you know what I'm saying, saying like he was shocked. He was like, man, what in the world going on? And then he, like, on to tweet out another tweet on Twitter saying that, you know, I mean, he ain't mad at Montrez, you know what I'm saying, to go get his money, you know what I'm saying. So, saying like, he's like, dang, bro, like, all right, man, you know what I'm saying, go do you, but man, that's crazy. And because I felt like, you know, I was saying that he had a friendship bond, I said, with Montrezl Harrell. Now let's talk about, let's see here. What else could I talk about? Oh yeah, the Rockets. Now the Rockets, they're not letting James Harden go. James Harden, I was saying, that he's been asking for a trade, including a Russell Westbrook. If I'm the Rockets, I would trade Russ for someone, probably John Wall if possible. But I don't know, man. You know what's going on in Houston, man. You got these two talented and generational players, but it seems like in the playoffs, you know, I said they don't translate their greatness into playoff wins. You know, I'm saying they Russ and Harden always seem to get bounced out in the playoffs, which is, you know, I'm saying, mind-boggling, because James Harden is, you know, his step back three is just beautiful and amazing, and sometimes unguardable. You know, I'm saying, like, he can just, you know, and he's a master at at bending the rule book, meaning, you know, I'm saying, like, if you even touch him, you know, he'll get fouled and shoot free throws. And then you got Russ, who is a great teammate, you know, but, you know, a lot of people are seeing his terrible basketball IQ. You know what I'm saying? Like I mentioned earlier in the video, on my first NBA talk, it's just about, you know what I'm saying, Russell Westbrook was averaging 5 turnovers a season at one time, which is, you know, tough, tough to deal with. And I think you know, within the NBA community, that like nobody wants him, because, you know, they see, I see what's happening, and that these triple doubles that he's doing, you know, like every season, doesn't really matter, and it doesn't translate him getting wins, you know, in the regular season, or just like in the playoffs. And it's sad to see, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's sad to see that a man like that, who puts his, like, you know, so he literally plays the game, and I like it's his last. You know what I'm saying? He never cheats the game, you know what I'm saying? Like, he always, you know what I'm saying, he's fearless, you know what I'm saying? He attacks the basket, he attacks the basket, you know what I'm saying? And he goes to the rim with such great force, you know what I'm saying? Like, he's a great teammate, but it seems like the basketball IQ isn't there yet for him. Um, a lot of people are saying James Harden and KD and Kyrie trio, you know what I'm saying, will be good, but And I digress. I don't think that'll work because you got all these three generational talents. You know, so they need the ball. You know, so they're ball dominant. You know, the ISO ball is probably not going to work in the playoffs. But but if Houston trades him on the Nets, then I mean, though it's going to be a scary sight in the East. Seeing Harden, seeing Kyrie, seeing KD on one team, man, and you got to guard them every night. Nah, I mean it's going to be a tough assignment for the defense. I mean, you got KD that literally can shoot over you, and so that you can hit that mid range. I mean, you got Kyrie, doing all types of dribble moves around you, over you. You know, what I'm saying, make you stumble, look you turn around the other way, and then you got James Harden playing mind games with you. You know, what I'm saying, with the fouling and all types of stuff. It's gonna wear you down physically and mentally. And that's all for tonight. You know what I'm saying? The NBA is looking good next season. Oh, and then I forgot to mention Chris Paul and the Suns. That's going to help Devin Booker a lot in terms of like resting on the bench. You know, what I'm saying, just to chill out, and that he doesn't have to literally hold everything on Phoenix. You know, what I'm saying, by himself. Uh, I mean, it's a good thing for for Phoenix, just to get another caliber all star and a superstar in Chris Paul, even though he's aging, but he's still got the skills. You know, what I'm saying, he's a point guard for a reason. But man, it's going to be very exciting to see him and Devin Booker, man, just tearing up the defense up, man. Because Devin Booker is just a phenomenal scorer, and then we already seen what the Suns are capable of, because of that 8-0 streak in the NBA bubble, and even though they didn't get into the playoffs, but hey, man, it was exciting to watch. So, hey, man, I'm saying, like, share, and comment, and subscribe, and thankfully, I'm saying, the background is back. You know what I'm saying, it's staying up, it's looking nice, and I don't have to worry about the backdrop falling down or whatever. So yeah, man, I appreciate the support. You know what I'm saying, man, just appreciate it, man, and this is only the beginning. And always remember, you know what I'm saying, that God is on our side, and that you know what I'm saying, we're always blessed, never stress. Love y'all. Peace.